In this video, we are going to talk about selecting your name that you're going to use as um, your makeup business name, a Synergence name, securing your email. So just choosing, it's important to choose a name that works well um, across the board, taking the future in mind. For instance, when I first began my journey with Synergence, I chose Forever Kissable Lips, thinking that I was only going to sell lip scents. I don't think I even knew that Synergence sold other things other than lip products. So later on down the road, when I realized that I also liked their skincare and their eyeshadow and their foundation, I wished I did not have the word lips on the end of Forever Kissable. So I slowly dropped that off of Facebook, my Facebook group name, but I had to remake business cards. I had to redo some steps. So I wanted to help you think it through while you're choosing your name. Your name, business name, is going to be a fictitious one. It's one that you're going to use on your business cards, maybe your Gmail if it's available. But I would suggest not picking one that has to do with just lips. Um, if you do say something with the word kissable in it, just make it sound more general, like Forever Kissable. We already have an Always Kissable. We have Kissable Secrets. You could use it in that way because it still um, can take the whole makeup and skincare line into consideration. It's just when you make things up that makes people think when they first hear it that it's only lips. So if you have a name in mind, these are the steps that you want to take before you make your decision. So I'm going to choose a dummy name and go through the steps. I haven't created one. I don't have one in thought. It's probably not going to be like a pretty one or anything. Let's think of something that is common. Or, I'm sorry, not common. Um, let's do testing beauty. We're going to first see. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We're going to go. Let's go down here where it says create account for Gmail. We're going to first see what's available. When you set up your business, you want everything to be in your name. Choose your username. This is where we're going to figure out what is available. So let's try testing beauty. This username is taken. Really? Okay. How about beauty testers? This username is taken. Let's try this. Testing beauty one-on-one. Wow. Let me think. Okay. All right, that is a good example of what you need to do. Now, you can go buy the vanity emails and you can pay for that. I eventually did. I now have Leah at foreverkissable.com because I bought foreverkissable.com. That's my business name, and I use it as my domain name and my email. But when I first started, like I said, I chose Forever Kissable Lips. And when I went to Google, this is back in May of 2016, I put in Forever Kissable Lips at gmail.com and it was already taken. So I kept playing around with lip ideas, thinking all along that I was going to stay with just lips, lip scents. And I chose let's see here, Smear Proof Lips at gmail.com. To this day, I use it for certain things, and I really don't like it because it has nothing to do with Forever Kissable. So that's why I'm making this videos, to help you think it through. So we're going to, now that we know that Gmail is available, let's go and check and see if we should decide in the future to do a Cinesite, which is a distributor website through Cinegence, if that name is available. So we're going to put in Cinegence.com, Leah's Leading Ladies. Okay, so that's available. So we passed another hurdle. So now we're going to try, if I wanted to buy the .com domain name, if it's available, because it might be worth the $10 to secure it. Leah's Leading Ladies, and yes, I have to say it out loud, .com. All right, so we know, who would have thought when I was trying out all those different Gmails that I should just go with our group name. So we know that that works. So now we're pretty set. Oh, one other thing we can do, we can go to Facebook and put in facebook.com Leah's, which is going to bring up ours, Leah's Leading Ladies. Actually, that's a Facebook page address, and we don't have one. And then if I put in groups, Leah's Leading Ladies, it brings up our Facebook page. So it's really if Facebook groups, or if you put in facebook.com/groups/ your business name, and it pulls up a name, Forever Kissable. See, it goes to somebody else's page, and I'm Forever Kissable. But if I put in Forever Kissable Lips, it goes to my page. When I tried to change my Facebook URL to, when I dropped the lips off, I realized that somebody else already had it. So I leave it, and I use it on my business cards. Facebook is different than a DBA. They don't look at it as a domain name. Like once it's taken, it's no one else can use it. If you come inside Facebook and you search Forever Kissable, you're going to see a lot of groups. Well, that's me. That's me. Those are events of me. But if we go into, say, Forever Kissable Callie Schmidt, Forever Kissable Cosmetics. So you're going to see a lot of Forever Kissables. That's why I added by Leah Roca to help differentiate. So don't worry if somebody else already has a name similar to yours. Just make it to where it is differentiated inside of Facebook, because Facebook doesn't look at groups as business pages. It looks at it as communities, social communities. So it is fine if you search your name and it pulls up. You just may not be able to get the vetted URL that you want. And if that's the case, if you're really wanting that vetted URL, which we will do another video showing how to set that up, if you want that to belong to you, then you do need to do the facebook.com/your name. Well, let's just do Forever Kissable. This will bring up Facebook pages. See, I secured that one. That's a Facebook page. And if you want to know the difference between groups and pages, that's another video. If you want to know if the group is available, you need to put in facebook.com/groups/Forever Kissable. and then you can see that goes to somebody else. But I add the lips, and it goes to me. So if you have questions about that, leave that in a comment in this video. I don't want to get sidetracked. But this is how you search your name to see what help you decide on a name. So you want to search your Gmail. You want to search Synergence. You want to search .com. And this is really only if you ever want to have a website domain name that points straight to your Synergence site. Like here you have to put in synergence.com/ your Leah's Leading Ladies for it to come up. I'll show you what mine looks like. Forever. I can't remember if it's Forever Kissable or Forever Kissable Lips. Okay, Forever Kissable. So see, that's what that looks like. But I bought the domain name foreverkissable.com, so I can put things on here that I want, and then when I hit shop, it takes me to my website. So it's not that you have to do all this in the beginning as far as setting up all these websites and stuff. It's not that. It's just that you want to be able to search and know with a futuristic mindset if your name is going to work for you in the long run. Because it's not going to do you a whole lot of good to spend a lot of time setting up a name and then finding out later that you have some roadblocks. If you are one that you think you're going to want to be able to do a domain name, foreverkissable.com, then you need to go to GoDaddy and purchase your domain name. I can help you with that if you need that, but we're not going to go into that right now. So after you search Gmail, Synergence, and Facebook and get an idea, and you've decided that I want to be Leah's Leading Ladies at gmail.com, I'm going to create a password. Oh, okay, so you're going to put in your birth date. It's important to put in your good phone number and a good email because it's for recovery purposes. If you lose your password, you'll be able to request it, and you can get it through your personal email or your personal phone number. Continue with Gmail. Okay, and most people are familiar with setting up Gmail. If you're not and we need a video on that, let me know. But it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just trying to finish this where I don't have to come back to it later, because who knows, I might need this email. I guess it's good that we went ahead and got it. Okay, so now that that is settled, and that's important, your Gmail is one of the first things that you need done, because then you're going to need this Gmail to use for Square and for communication, to put on your Facebook, to put on your business cards. So picking out your business name and securing your Gmail is one of the very first steps that you need to do, because it kind of sets the tone for everything else. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment on this thread, and I will be glad to answer it. Thank you.